Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And the quickening has begun.
Okay.
HBO and Discovery are going to be merged into one streaming platform after the Warner Discovery merger. Shouldn't surprise anybody, but that is another player taken out of the streaming space. I don't know which one is going to be in charge. Probably HBO, I would think.
I don't know. I'm just sitting here like Discovery Plus is the one app I use the most.
Well, you're in luck because all that content's going to be smushed onto HBO Max or vice versa. We're going to talk about that because this goes hand in hand with everything we're being told about the new boss at Warner Discovery, which is David Zaslav, and his cost-cutting, his insane cost-cutting measures.
It's cheaper to run one streaming service than two.
Oh, yeah. And that's, we knew this was going to happen eventually, that, we're going to have mergers and consolidations and all of that. But this doesn't bode well, again, for other kind of free-floating streaming apps in the Warner portfolio, including Rooster Teeth. And we're going to talk about them because all of a sudden they're trying to be like, hey, guys, we're going to do some more podcasts with some more diverse voices, and it's going to be great.
What's that going to do?
Buy them time.
Or is this one of those rules they put in place? One of those you have to have so many different types of people?
I don't know. They came under fire for not treating some of their not white employees very well. They came under fire, of course, for sleeping around with groupies and all kinds of crazy stuff. I don't think they're long for this world. I think this is them making all kinds of announcements to be like, look, guys, we still have value.
We're still here. Don't forget about us.
Don't forget about us. It's like, don't worry. I don't think David Zaslav is going to forget about you. David Zaslav has taken the knife to every division of Warner. They said he's very, very hands-on, which means it's going to be like the Bobs in Office Space. He's going to ask you exactly what you do and what you bring to the table.
Pretty much.
If you tell him you only work like 20 minutes a day, he's going to be like, well, you're gone. You're gone then. We don't need you. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 260,000 subs.
Yay!
Thank you for the support. We do talk a lot about the streaming wars and all of that because pretty much the entire entertainment industry, all of Hollywood, has been laser focused on winning the streaming wars.
It's all about that, honestly. Let's be honest. I mean, when it comes down to it, that's all they talk about anymore.
Yeah, so we kind of wondered if this was going to happen. Now, going back a couple of years ago, if you've been listening to the channel, we had word that when HBO Max came out, that everything was going to be shoved on HBO Max. That Cartoon Network wasn't going to have its own app anymore, that Rooster Teeth was going to get folded into HBO Max. At the time, the plan was to fold Crunchyroll into it, and then they wound up selling it off to Sony. But now, HBO Max and Discovery are going to be combined in one platform coming from Variety. Discovery, which is about to become Warner Brothers Discovery within the next month, when its merger with AT&T's Warner Media closes, has confirmed its plans to combine its current streaming service Discovery Plus and Warner Media's HBO Max into one service rather than offer the two platforms as a bundle.
So they're not bundling it. They're just going to be one service. Which one is it, though?
Yeah. Before they're combined, according to the CFO Gunnar Wiedenfels, he says the first step during integration will be some sort of bundling.
Okay.
While the new company figures out the best way to merge the two platforms.
Figure out which way to go.
Yeah, and I think it's if I had to guess, I mean, they're not going to want to lose the revenue. HBO Max has way more subs, and it costs more.
It costs a lot more. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're going to want to get the $15-20 a month out of people. So it's very possible that it could just be HBO with Discovery content, that they use the HBO brand, or
then they raise the price.
Because
you're like, oh, I'll save money because we subscribe to both, but I bet you they'll find a way that you don't save money.
Yep. One of the most important items here is that we believe in a combined product as opposed to a bundle. We believe the breadth and depth of this content offering is going to be phenomenal consumer value. Okay,
well then you said it. You said consumer value. It better be a value. You better not turn around and make it as expensive.
The question is, in order to get to that point and do it in a way that's actually a great user experience for our subscribers, that's going to take some time.
We basically have to figure it out.
We're going to double dip for the next year or two.
We have to figure it out.
That's nothing that's going to happen in weeks, hopefully not in years, but in several months. And we will start working on an interim solution in the meantime.
We don't have a plan.
We don't have a plan. So right out of the gate, we're working on getting the bundling approach ready, maybe a single sign-on, maybe ingesting content into the other product.
That sounds gross.
So we can start to get some benefits early on, but the main thrust is going to be...
We got ingestion and thrust. I love the way they're wording this on Variety.
The main thrust is going to be harmonizing the technology platform, building one very, very strong combined direct-to-consumer product and platform. It's going to take a while.
So that Gunner has a really fun way of speaking.
He does. It's all sexual, everything. Discovery Plus is only $4.99 or $6.99 without ads. HBO Max had 73.8 million global subscribers. It's $10 with ads or $14 without ads.
I gotta tell you though, it's funny because these with or without ads is a load of shit. Because even though they say they're not ads, a lot of these streaming companies still shove ads in there anyway. And there's like some fine print. Well, there won't be ads on this one, but there will be ads on that one.
Yep. So we said the combination could not make more sense than what we're doing here. We have HBO Max with more premium male skewing positioning being injected and thrusted into the market. And then you've got the female positioning.
And being ingested on the Discovery side. Yeah. There's thrusting and ingestion going on here.
So HBO is going to do it with Discovery. You've got the daily engagement that people enjoy with Discovery content versus the event-driven nature of HBO Max.
Well, it's funny, though, because I like Discovery and you like HBO Max. So, hey, they're not completely wrong.
I think, if I'm being honest, my favorite paid streamer at this point is HBO Max.
And mine's Discovery Plus. So they're not wrong about the skewing male or skewing female. They're right.
But what's going to happen is people are going to they're going to log on. It's going to be like Netflix. And you're going to watch, like Peacemaker or something, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're going to get like My Big Fat Italian Life.
I don't know. I don't watch those like the 90 Day Fiance crap. I steer clear of that. I watch more like the paranormal shows and things like that in Discovery. I don't watch the it's almost like Jerry Springer level shows. That's not really my thing.
See, when I think of Discovery, that's what I think of is like discovering kind of the worst of humanity.
Yeah, that's not what I watch. Yeah. Like I don't but I know a lot of people do, and they're very, very popular.
So we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this is going back to a video we did a couple days ago that David Zaslav is coming in. He's telling CNN pretty much to stick to sports, and he
has to cut $3 billion.
He has to cut $3 billion.
So if they're going to have, if their point is to make it a savings for people, so it looks attractive to customers, which HBO Max, Discovery Plus combined would be, they need to cut $3 billion. But so that's why I'm worried. They might start out with the savings, and then they're going to turn around and make it more expensive. Right now, it seems like they're not.
I don't know. What concerns me, too, is he said he's not going to try to win the spending war in streaming. So I have to wonder if he's not going to be like, yeah, this Discovery content's really cheap. It's all reality TV. Let's just do more of that.
Well, he might. But a lot of the shows I do like are reality TV, but they're just paranormal bent. But it could be. Like you're having you're going to spend all the money on the shows on HBO Max that are like the high budget ones, and then Discovery Plus is like they have a lot of the home shows, the reno shows, those kind of things, and they probably don't cost as much, but they have a huge audience. So and it's probably smart that he's not trying to win the spending war because they're all trying to outspend each other, but they are going into debt, and it doesn't actually seem to pay off like they want it to.
Well, yeah, look at how much Netflix spent on Cowboy Bebop, and
look what happened.
Yeah, they canceled it after one season. It was way too expensive, and nobody watched it. Compared to something like Stranger Things, I think the biggest cost for Stranger Things now is probably the kids' salaries because those kids are getting a lot more money now.
I'm sure they are.
But so this is a kind of explaining, I think, what's going on with DC Comics getting punted over to this other building and having that shared workspace because they're trying to cut costs. So one place where I think they're going to cut costs, this is a personal opinion, is Rooster Teeth. We haven't forgotten about you, Rooster Teeth. You're still kind of...
They probably wish you did forget about them.
They're sort of the last remnant of Otter Media because Crunchyroll got sold off. Elation got shut down. We've got Rooster Teeth out there doing God knows what. They're like, we're going to do children's shows. We're going to do animation for Transformers for Netflix. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And
but they could take the same deals and roll it into one of their other parts.
Yes, they could. They don't need Rooster Teeth. Rooster Teeth is...
Well, and the name kind of got brand damaged.
Kind of.
After. They put the cockbite in Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, Rooster Teeth got they got injected from behind a few times, or they've injected others from behind, which is why their brand isn't worth very much now. So they just announced this a couple of days ago, and this is right after Zaslav said, "Hey, we're gonna take a look at every department at Warner. We're gonna cut." Rooster Teeth is like, "Hey, we're gonna do this new digital creator program focused on representation."
Why is that like you can't cut us because we're representing people?
I am wondering.
And if that I'm not saying that is the case because we don't know, but if that is the case, that's kind of shit. But we don't know that's the case, so
I don't think David Zaslav cares. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think he cares. I think that at this point, Rooster Teeth is trying desperately to make itself valuable. They got into podcasts. They're getting into children's, but all this weird stuff.
Well, it's also interesting. It's only a 3-month program. Okay, so Rooster Teeth and Warner Media Access have joined forces to launch this Rooster Teeth Digital Creators Program with a new initiative to develop emerging content creators with the goal of increasing diverse, equitable, and inclusive representation. Sounds like mandates. According to a press release, the program provides underrepresented digital talent a platform to break through to new audiences while also providing them with the tools and opportunity to succeed as a content creator. They're basically giving them everything. The 3-month program will consist of 2 months of mentorship and training from the Rooster Teeth and Warner Media Access teams, followed by a month-long apprenticeship at Rooster Teeth Studios in Austin, Texas. They're trying to even the playing field. In what way? Because that's kind of insulting to everybody who's a diverse creator who's already doing well. It's basically like, if you're diverse, you can't do it without us white people helping you.
You know what? That was the first thing that popped in my head.
I'm like, it's kind of like,
white
really
men got to give you a hand up.
Yeah, it feels kind of insulting almost.
Yeah, white men might give you a hand job too, but that's a whole nother.
And we're focused on bringing equity to digital entertainment by increasing representation. And it's like, but yeah, again, digital creators passionate about pop culture, sports, comedy, gaming, and animation are encouraged to apply. To qualify for the program, applicants must have a minimum of 1,000 followers across all platforms: YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Snap, and Facebook. You have to have them all, but should not exceed 300,000 followers because at that point you don't need our help. For podcasters, applicant must have a minimum of 1,000 downloads per episode. 8 applicants will be selected to participate in the program. With Rooster Teeth by Rooster Teeth executives and Warner Media Access team and other Warner Media executives.
Okay, so this is Warner Media Access. What the hell is Warner Media Access?
It's mandates.
Because they've already said when Zaslav comes in, they think that most of the executives that are going to get gone are going to be Warner. He's bringing his Discovery team in to run Warner, basically.
So basically, you have to have a minimum of all these followers, but not too many followers. And then we're going to come in and give you everything, train you, teach you how to basically probably cheat the system. Here's all the tools. Here's all the video equipment. You get to be on our shows for a month for exposure. And then we did our good deed. We set you free. But again, it's kind of like insulting because it's like, we want creators that aren't too big, but, big enough that we can mold them the way we want them to be, but you need us to get ahead.
There are all kinds of announcements coming out of Rooster Teeth that are, now we're doing Warner Media House at South by Southwest, and we're gonna do kids shows. Yeah.
We're really, look at this. This reminds me when they were putting out the letters over at Crunchyroll, like, we're really important, don't sell us. We bring a lot to the table, don't sell us.
I think that's exactly what's going on here, because you do realize, like, once Warner Media gets sold off to Discovery, which is basically what's happening, there is no more Warner Media. It's Warner Discovery at that point. And Zaslav has said repeatedly that he's going to cut. And I think Rooster Teeth is definitely on borrowed time here. There's a lot of press releases going out.
They had some kind of in the Riley building in downtown Austin that would happen this last weekend. Each day, Warner Media brands present a robust lineup of sessions that foster cultural defining conversations, aligning with 3 key themes: closer to your heroes, cultural shifts, and raise the curtain.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not trying to be a dick, but could this be like they're like, you need to keep us because
you'll be hurting diverse people.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
It's like they're using almost like they're using people as meat shields. Like, you can't get rid of Rooster Teeth because we're out there doing diversity, and if you do that, it's because you're istophobic, and we're gonna yelling about it.
Even though LeVar Burton's daughter a couple of years ago was blasting Rooster Teeth for not sticking up for her in live streams. Yeah, even though Rooster Teeth on-air personalities have been caught getting it on with groupies.
Some underage, allegedly.
Some allegedly underage, but that's okay. We're gonna boost diverse voices, and things are gonna be fine. Even though nobody gives a shit about Rooster Teeth, about RWBY at this point, it's done. And I think this is all being done because he's coming in, and he's gonna look at every division and be like, "What are you doing?" You know, who cares what initiatives you have? How much money is Rooster Teeth actually making at this point?
I just love how diverse people can't do it by themselves and need Rooster Teeth to do it for them, because you're diverse, so you're obviously marginalized, and you need us white people to help you out, straight white men to help you out.
You need all these straight white men at Rooster Teeth to give you a hand up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the thumb doesn't slip anywhere inappropriate.
There you go.
Because that's our
our
gaming thumb.
I get it.
Because we're gamers. That's what that is.
It's so large. It has a mind of its own. It's so well trained.
Rooster Teeth employees are going to put their thumbs all over your controller and help you.
Are you finished?
Help you beat the level.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right. I think they are too.
Oh, okay.
All right. We're going to wrap this up.
All right.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.